back at work, so stay tuned.
California coastline, midday Texas sun, misty rain in Smoky Mountain, out here on the run. Lights of New York City, streets of Boston town.
So we got that load off in Denver. It was two-stopper. I was able to get everything off in one day, which was nice. My boy found a place that I could park the trailer and then bobtail over to their house, so that's what I did. Spent some time with my boy, my daughter-in-law, and my 2 grandbabies, so we had a good time. Picked up a load yesterday, is Friday. Picked it up out of Pueblo, and it's going down here to Alabama. Before I left, just looking at loads coming out of Alabama. There was a couple that were pretty good. One we tried to get going out of there, going down to Texas. They ended up, after I put in for it, they ended up changing the dates. So decided not to. So we deliver this Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I'm going to pick up a load and just go ahead and head towards the house, head to Florida. It's a 3-stopper air conditioning units. One stop in Georgia, and then the other 2 are down in Florida. I was just looking at freight, and just not a lot there right now. So I figured I might as well head to the house. I've got to get my DOT physical done, a few other things. So it's about time to put some new rubber on the truck. So that's where we stand right now. We made it all the way down to Amarillo last night, stayed there, and then today we're looking at trying to get across at least Oklahoma. I'm just kind of taking my time. Like I said, don't deliver this till Tuesday morning, so I'll check back in with you a little bit later. Here's the load. AC unit, 1 unit here. So take the chain, hook it here, and then run it down and around. The other side's hooked up over here, down and around, and then latch it here. And I did 1 on each of these, and then I got them on the other side over here too. And then I used a ratchet on this one up here. The reason being is I couldn't get the binder to get tight enough. So took the ratchet, got it to be tight enough, and take a bungee, and that keeps it from moving around on me. So this is the load here that's going to Alabama. And then after this I pick up some more AC units and take those down to Florida, head home, and take a week off, maybe 2 weeks, we'll have to see. Anyway, this is the load. We shut down for the day. I just did a video of the load, so you guys seen that. We're shut down here in Oklahoma at the Cherokee Casino right before the border. Decided to go ahead and shut down here, drive the rest of the way tomorrow, and just get close to where it is that I need to deliver. But I kind of want to touch base. I've seen some few videos out there of like cheap freight, and I guess cheap freight is defined, I guess, by whatever you can afford to haul. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. But I took, going into Colorado, I was making really good. It paid me, it was 1,042 miles, and it paid me almost $3,000. And in this load here is 1,000 miles, just over 1,000 miles, and it's paying me $1,687. So it pays a lot less than the other one, but when I average them both out,
I basically got paid $2.25 a mile for both of those loads averaged out. I can live with that. So that's why I know a lot of people go into Colorado and say that, well, it's just cheap freight that's coming out. You're going to go into that area, you need to make sure that you're looking for a rate that's going to cover you coming back out. I mean, I could have probably deadheaded out and found a better rate, but I don't like doing that. There was no reason I couldn't just run down to Pueblo and pick this load up and have it put me in a better freight area, and it did. I mean, I'm still gonna have to go from Alabama to Tennessee. There was loads in Alabama that weren't far that I could have taken, but they were going into areas that I just didn't want to go into. And it's also, I'd been out almost going on 4 weeks, so it was time for me to go home. I mean, I don't count going and seeing family in Colorado as my home time. My home time is down in Florida with my wife and my youngest boy. So I went ahead and picked a load out of Tennessee to get me home. And like I said earlier, it's a 3-stopper. I usually don't like to do a lot of stops, but it paid good enough to get me down there to take care of things that I want to take care of anyway. So, but we stopped here for the night. I just kind of want to touch base on some freight rates there. That I know a lot of these guys they're like $3 a mile or $4 a mile. I can make money all day long at anything at $2 plus a mile. I can make money at $1.50 a mile. I don't have a truck payment. My insurance is really cheap. So that was kind of, I was hee-hawing around whether or not I was going to get myself a new truck. And I mean, I still have that bouncing around in my head, but these rates have gone up. Now they're going to start messing around with the hours of service. I don't know if any of you have seen that out there. And that's the only reason they're doing this is because the shippers and receivers are complaining. They ain't doing it because the drivers are complaining. They haven't done anything because of drivers. The whole ELD mandate came from bigger, larger trucking companies that were already on ELDs, and they're trying to say that they want to level the playing field, and that drove the rates up as soon as they mandated it. And because it drove the rates up, now you've got the shippers and receivers that are complaining. Yeah, you have drivers that don't like the ELDs, but I've been on them long enough to know that I actually do better on ELDs than I did on the paper log. So, and especially since the rates went up. So now they're going to start screwing around with our logs, and it's going to balance itself towards the shipper and receiver or the large company. You wait and see. You got to be very careful on what it is that you're wishing for, especially reefer and dry van, because I did reefer for 4 years, and I can honestly tell you the last 2 years I never drove at night, and it's because I controlled the clock. I learned how to control my clock. I knew when and to shut down my clock so that they couldn't give me one of those loads that I would have to pick up in the middle of the night because I didn't have the hours to do it. So I learned real quick how to manipulate them. Now they're going to open that up so that you can't manipulate those hours. That's what they're going to do. That's why I'm glad I'm flatbed. But anyway, enough of my ramblings. Like I said, we're shut down for the night. Y'all be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Give it a thumbs up or thumbs down because I don't care. Just hit something, and we will talk at you later.